Yeah, for another part of the whip around here, we have here Tulsa at Wichita State here, Oakland at IU Indy. In the fourth, we have Milwaukee at Detroit University in the fourth. We'll bring in another one in the fourth here. We'll bring in Florida, Memphis at Florida Atlantic. In the fourth right now. We have North Texas, 19-13 in Rice. It was a lower scoring first quarter for Rice, 6. Not too high scoring. Rice only scored 7 in the second so far. North Texas, after scoring 16 at first, a little bit respectable quarter. A little bit respectable, especially for our first quarter. With a little slow start mixed in. So part mixed in. Then we have right. It's only scoring 13, so it's a really pretty low scoring second quarter. Utah State early 5-0 over Boise State. Then at 9 Eastern, Fresno 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. We have Fresno State and San Diego State. And then 9 Eastern, 7 Mountain, where it's being played is Air Force at New Mexico. And Cross State, San Jose State, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Then we have Temple beat Charlotte 60-54. That one. And we have the final home games for all the teams playing tonight, except for Tulane. Tulane has their final home game on Thursday after they keep postponing with Wichita State, or postponing with South Florida due to the winter storm in Louisiana. We have a couple timeouts and review situations in the American. So let's go to Milwaukee at Detroit Mercy in the Horizon League. 56-55 with 5:06 to go in the fourth. And Nick Baita court.
Waldo with 9. Good low look pass, a whistle and a pass and crash is going to be called on Aaliyah McQueen. The bucket will not count. We have a timeout on the floor. Under 5 to go in regulation. Milwaukee by 2 as we head to the final. 4:59 here at Callahan. For fans to enjoy, along with unique food and beverage options for purchase. For more information, you can check out horizonleague.com/Indy. IU Indy with the offensive possession, looking to end the scoreless drought. It's been almost 7 minutes. And out of the timeout, a foul committed by Oakland. Looks like that was on Kylie Buckley, and that becomes also a media.
There's a quick media right there. There are double media timeouts.
Scoring leader 6 times for the Shockers during her senior year. Inside 30 seconds. Nice backdoor pass from Cartwright. And could Tulsa be a factor in the postseason tournament? We're about to find out. Nice breaks from the Shockers, who have not quit in this basketball game.
I definitely think Tulsa's a tough out for anybody. They shoot the ball from all positions.
And Tulsa's going to go 17-13, 11-7 in the American. Wichita State goes to 10-21, 4-14. And then we'll bring in Tulane at UAB. Tulane at Alabama, Birmingham, at the University of Alabama at Birmingham. We'll talk about the American covered teams, the two that are left. Memphis at Florida, Tulane at UAB, and then we'll also have the two rising freshman games going on, and then when it's just Narcissus at race, and then the West games. We'll end the video, or we'll end in a 20-minute mark, whichever is first. Yeah, so for 16 minutes.
As a former Blade, a number of times it kept Memphis back on their heels.
Jemiah Smith leading Memphis with 21 points. She shot 9 of 14 so far. But Bowler 3 of 13 and Welch 4 of 13. If you're Florida Atlantic, that speaks to the job you've done defensively.
And the top scorers for the Tigers have been held down by the Owls, and they've got to go to the freshman Jemiah Smith for the majority of their scoring.
Memphis to inbound. Bowler. I don't want to foul here. Bowler gets the layup. She's got 8. Jada Moore fouled in the backcourt by Jemiah Smith with 23.7 to go.
Comes down to the free throws. Florida Atlantic's got to make sure they hit them and keep this lead where it is.
Maya Perry with a career-high 30 points on 11 of 19 shooting. Just 2 for 10 from 3, but she's really turned into this 3-level scorer, and you can see that tonight with the way she's attacked the basket.
Yeah, Perry 9 of 9 from 2-point range. She's done a good job of adjusting when her 3-point shots aren't falling and being able to attack the rim and get in the paint where Memphis is weak defensively.
1 out of 2 for Jada Moore. 8-point lead, 22 seconds to go. Welch on the drive, and Rouser fouls. One thing you don't want to do if you're Florida Atlantic, you want to try and avoid those type of fouls, because the best way Memphis can get any chance in this game is to score with the clock stopped.
Right. You want that clock to keep running when you got the 8-point lead. And the Tigers get a chance for some free buckets and to set up the defense to try to pick up a steal off an inbound pass.
Welch now with 9 points tonight, hitting the first free throws. And she makes both. She's in double digits with 10. And timeout by Alex Simmons. Well, regardless of the outcome tonight, Florida Atlantic will be the 13th and final seed. They'll play Wichita State in what's essentially a play-in game for the conference tournament. That game actually will take place in Denton, Texas, not Fort Worth, where the main tournament is.
Yeah, interesting how it sets up that way. You've got to win at Denton to be able to get into Fort Worth and try to continue on and try to win 4 more games to win the conference championship. And Memphis looking like they will either be the 10 or 11 seed in Fort Worth. And remember, Rice won the tournament as the 10 seed. Last year, they came in to the tournament on a 5-game losing streak, then won 4 in a row, won the conference championship, and went on to the big dance.
Yeah, as Jennifer Sullivan said yesterday, everybody's 0-0 in the tournament. You say, well, that's just lip service. But when you look at what happened last year, as you mentioned, with Rice, it really isn't. Flip that over to the men's side. Temple was an 11 seed, and they made the final.
Yeah, and the women's conference championship last year was the 9 seed versus the 10 seed. So a lot of things can happen, and there's been, each of the last 3 years, there's been a team in the NCAA tournament with a losing record on the women's side.
That's why they call it March Madness. Perry misses the first free throw. She'll stay at 30. Again, trying to make it a 3-possession game, and she does. Career high 31 for Maya Perry. Welch, pull-up jumper is no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. It'll stay with them. 9.1 to go in this one.
Florida Atlantic just trying to tick this clock away, not make any big mistakes. Don't want to foul. Still got a guard.
Jenks and Christina Godfrey back into the game, and the two seniors, Jada Moore and Maria Michael Butts, come out of the game. So a nice gesture there by Jennifer Sullivan to let her seniors be appreciated by the fans here. Bowler with a long triple. That is no good. Jenks with the rebound.
And Florida Atlantic is, despite being the 13th seed in the American tournament and having to play in and not being able to play at the main stage of the tournament. They're going to be 11, 23, 15 overall. And going to the American tournament at the 12, 13, and even to Chess State. And there's 13 teams, so it's odd. I mean, you could have 5 first-round games. Or 5 first-round games. You have 3 seeds. You have 4 plays 13, 5 plays 12, 6, 11, 7, 10, and 8, 9. But they're not doing that. Let's go to Tulane at UAB. Then we'll go to the Horizon League Championships. The Barbasol Horizon League Championship. First round. Actually, why don't we go there now since there's since there's technical shots.
Is going to be called on Peyton Recklitz.
It's a great job by Kylie Starks. Here's the replay. She put a body on her, and Recklitz, rightfully so, is trying to get that rebound, but pushed off of Kylie Starks to get that positioning.
Hooper was looking for her 4th triple there. That would have been a career high. She's tied her career high, hitting her 3 triples today for the 2nd time this season and the 3rd time of her career for Mayana. Our lead official, Jamie Broderick, went back to the scorer's table, asked for the shot clock to be reset. 20 on the shot clock. Titans by 10, under 2 minutes to go here in the 4th. Kylie Starks gives it up to Jackson. A whistle. Jackson got tied up.
Let's go to UAB's in the timeout. So we're having a review in Indianapolis. Indiana. LIU Indy. So, we'll keep it here with the triples. No, actually, let's go to Birmingham, Alabama, where the University of Alabama at Birmingham Lasers are up 66-50 on the Tulane Greenway. Maybe even if they lose in their first round of the conference tournament, they want to guarantee themselves an above 500 record at the end of the season. Try to.
They can still make this very interesting here with these last 25 seconds with a turnover.
And there's a turnover. 20 seconds in the game. They continue to hit baskets.
What a time for 2 threes in a row that time. UAB not able.
And we have at half here, North Texas, 28-21 in Rice, and Utah State and Boise State. Now low scoring first quarter, 11-8. And we'll keep it here with Tulane at UAB. Very interesting. There was a 3 by Tulane in that time, and you saw there that and then a turnover and a 3-pointer on the turnover, and then on the entering the full court mode.
Seeded to their opponent. Every time we see Keenan with her third three of the night, they come up with the steal that time, and Hampton's able to knock down another three.
A few seconds ago, this was a 3-possession game.
Well, that's what the three ball does. It erases the deficits really, really quickly.
And turnovers as well. The Blazers now have a 2-point lead, trying to milk it to the end as
It's a jump ball.
then a jump or a foul.
It's a jump ball.
And possession to Tulane. Wow.
And that's really, really good recognition from Tulane. Attacking Maddie Walsh without fouling, recognizing that they had the possession arrow. And if you're here, you got to find a way to keep Sneed in front of you. Sneed's going to try to get down here to her right hand. If she doesn't look for Pittman here.
10 seconds, 2 for the tie, 3 for the win. Blocked by Sarah Bershears, out of bounds with 4.8 seconds to go.
And that's really good defense there from Bershears. Tulane not quite able to get into anything offensively. A little bit indecisive that time, and Sneed has done a really good job of getting into the paint.
And this is for the win. It's in and out, and UAB will survive.
And Alabama Birmingham survives. They Tulane forced jump ball, couldn't get it, or got it, but couldn't get the baskets to tie. Forced overtime. And the University of Alabama Birmingham 66. Tulane 64, and the Blazers are 7-11 now in the American Athletic. The Green Wave have one more game against South Florida. The Bulls, Jose Fernandez, and the South Florida Bulls take on the University of Tulane Green Wave at Tulane University. That will be on Thursday, the winner, and that is the makeup game. And the only reason that they didn't have a time for the makeup game officially, now they do, due to the winner's start. And your final here at Detroit Mercy on Dick Vitale Court. The Detroit Mercy Titans at Callahan Hall. The Detroit Mercy at Callahan Hall. The Detroit Mercy Titans are going to officially win this game 73-62 over the Milwaukee Panthers here. And Detroit Mercy is 15-14, now officially over 500 in the Utah Prize record in regular season, obviously, and that does not include your conference tournament record. Obviously, no, won't. But and they're above 500. They're going to be 500 at least minimum this season. We have so that's a nice sight to see if you're Detroit Mercy, and they have a tough test, but it could be doable. Out of the top 3 seeds that these teams have to play in the first round or second, the quarterfinals, the first round winners, Cleveland seems like the team that's the most beatable. And we'll see if Cleveland State can play a university that played well tonight. We have the Oakland Golden Grizzlies here taking on the IU Indy Jaguars. 17.2 seconds left in this one. And then we have North Texas Sweet 200 race at the half. And 18-10 Utah State on Boise State. And we'll show you the rest of this Oakland at IU Indy.
And a little bit of everything else. We've had this lead too. By the way, remember all those foul troubles that Macy Smith has battled all game long. Has not scored, 0 for 7 from the field. And Maddie knocks down the first one. 1 for 2. Hocevar has it. Quick timeout called here by IU Indy. 62-50.
So IU Indy is going to have to make 3 threes to win in regulation. Even if they have to still make 2 threes and a 2-point shot. That's it. Oakland. Every single 3 throw that Oakland takes is a miss. Which Oakland is going to advance the ball to half. To the court. So they'll advance the ball. So even if they don't, it's going to be tough, for IU Indy to get the win. But, and then this winner of this game, like I said, they play Purdue, Fort Wayne. Wright State won earlier to play Green Bay and UW Green Bay and Green Bay, Wisconsin. They did. And then we just had Detroit Mercy advance to play Cleveland State. And then the winner of this game plays Purdue, Fort Wayne.
Scored 28 points on IU Indy just over a week ago here in the jungle. Jags need something quickly. They get it inbounded, get it right back to Foster, who launches a 3, missed that one. Rebound pulled in by Oakland, and that will do it. The Golden Grizzlies.
And that will do it. They were not able to foul in time, and they evaded away. And that is it.
Fires here. Officials blow their whistle. But it'll be 62-54, the final, for Oakland coming out on top.
What? There's a whistle? Maybe the players and the coaches have to bench it because they knew it was going to be over.
The game's very much in hand now, but we'll see what the official call is. Perhaps Oakland players got onto the floor too quickly before the game was finalized. That's the only thing I can figure here.
Mission they would call that, though. I mean, technically, it's supposed to be called.
It appears that was indeed the case. They're going to say that Oakland had too many players out on the floor, perhaps celebrating. And they're going to take a look at it here on the monitor. With officially 0.7 seconds remaining, but they're going to take a look at it here on the monitor for good measure.
Technically, they probably have to take a look at this, but I mean, the game was in hand, though. I mean, but technically, if these officials would be graded on everything, so technically, I mean, they do have to look at it, though. If they want to be graded, if they're graded on this, or they want to move up, maybe move up on the good grade too.
That's exactly what this Golden Grizzly team did.
But gonna be over now, so we will just show you the game. We will just end the game here. I don't see there being a win for IUND, but you never know. But it looks like this is what gonna win anyways. So we'll end it here, and we'll continue in a little bit. Like North Texas, about 20 race, I guess. Utah State only got 4 unwasted 2016. Then we got Fresno State, San Diego State, Air Force Mexico to wrap in a minute. And Colorado State, San Jose State to wrap in about an hour. And all those streams are in the Mountain West.